Hi, I'm Discipline Dave, where I put the technique in your physique. I'm also known as the band guy. If you take a look at my videos, I do a lot of workouts on this channel. And one of my most viewed videos is my total body bands workout. I think it has something like over 700,000 views. Now, that video was done a long time ago. And the reason why I want to critique this video is because it's a couple of years old. I've learned a lot of stuff. I've grown, as we all should do. And if you haven't, please come on, grow, don't stay in high school. I've learned so much in fitness, so I want to take a look and see if some of these techniques still apply or some things that I would change and tweak for maximum results. I feel like I'm qualified to do this because I'm one of the top people on YouTube when it comes to resistance bands, not tooting my own horn or anything. There are other people who have more subscribers and probably more views than me, but I'm the one who stuck with it. If you take a look here, a lot of those band guys, they went away in COVID. Maybe because they stopped making money off of bands. But for me, I'm still doing it because I really believe that you can build muscle with resistance bands. Correction, I know you can build muscle with resistance bands, but a lot of people are doing things wrong. And I want to show you what you can do to build muscle. So we're going to take a breakdown of this video. If you haven't seen the video, watch that video first. Like, what are you doing watching this one first? And then come and see what can be changed to make that workout even better, or some things I just wouldn't do anymore. Another reason I'm doing this is because I like to put the mic on me and tell you my thoughts while I'm doing the workout. So same thing before, staggered stance, making sure we're starting off with tension and we're coming up. But when I'm really sweating, I'm getting reps out there, sometimes my brain can get a little fried. Going to our last rep here. And so when I look back at the videos, every time when I'm editing, I feel like there's more that I can add. So that's why I'm making this video. Now let's dive in and critique this video of myself a long time ago.
With this video, I want to make sure that I can show you how to get a full workout, a total body workout, only using bands.
So that's still true. You can still get a total body workout with resistance bands. And I have a lot of videos that will show you that, but people tend to like this one the most. So let's see if everything applies.
Remember, when you're doing these workouts with the bands, diet is so key. None of this is going to be effective without a great diet. You want to make sure that you're eating right.
So true. When it comes to diet, I already know something in this video. It's actually not in this video. The one that popped up on the thumbnail on what to eat. I recently uploaded a video of how I got abs in 30 days. And long story short, it's mostly about diet. I've learned a lot since then. So I'm thinking about doing a critique of that video, of what to eat video that I recommend a lot there, because there's so much I would change now if you want a diet to build muscle. So leave a comment below if you'd like to see a video like that when it comes to the right nutrition you need to build muscle, which is a lot of it.
So now that we know the different variations of bands, we're going to go ahead and get started with our workout.
Ooh, workout time.
So we're going to make sure that we get those elbows back far and stretch that chest.
Now, one thing I see here, if you take a look back here, if we get to the beginning of the workout, I got a lot of rocking that's going on there as far as I'm coming back and I'm slinging forward. What you want to do is keep your feet in a stable position, and you want to make sure that you expand that chest all the way back and you come in without rocking the body back and forth. This makes it so that we can really focus on those chest muscle fibers. But the thing that's good that's going on here, I got full expansion back, because the most gains happen actually in the stretch portion in that initial push.
Now, when you're coming in to squeeze that chest, you want to squeeze as hard as possible. I want you to imagine a pencil in between the middle of your chest, and you're trying to crush that pencil.
Still a good mental way to think about how you're going to contract the chest. That pencil thing, man, I still do that to this day. That still applies.
So you're going to take that door stopper and put it at the bottom of the door, and you're going to look up, because where you look is where your arms are going to go, and you're going to squeeze up.
Okay, so I would definitely change this exercise. I would tweak it a little bit. As you see, I'm really upright in this exercise. It almost is more of a military or a shoulder press. So what I would do is actually put the door anchor in the upper mid level of the door to give you a slight angle forward. It's kind of like if you've ever done a dumbbell press on a bench. So when you put that incline up, it's a slight tilt forward. And that's what you want also with the bands. You're kind of mimicking that. So I wouldn't go so upright because that's more of a shoulder workout. So you want to go middle and then a slight tilt up, kind of like, here to here, okay? Not here like in the video.
Squeeze the upper portion of your chest as you come up. Don't move your body. Keep your feet planted and squeeze up.
Okay, I also see on here something else I would change. You see kind of like my back is having a curve. Well, let's see. Okay, so my back is kind of curved back a little bit this way. That puts too much pressure there on the spine. So I should probably, in hindsight, lower that weight there. So that way I'm more upright, but this is supposed to be an incline press. So actually around here, but I'm keeping that straight. You don't want that arch in your back like that.
Now we're gonna hit the lower portion of our chest. So we're gonna make sure that we put that door stopper at the top of the door and we're gonna angle down.
I like the way this is looking on the decline press.
The chest. It's very important that you wanna maximize the contraction for the best growth. You wanna squeeze the muscles that you're working.
Now, speaking of squeezing the muscles, I'm about to squeeze in a plug of our sponsor today. Like what I did there. Today's sponsor is Espy. What is Espy? Espy is a company that caterizes a lot of different things that you like in like a gift box here. And man, I love gifts. What's in the box? Espy was founded to give men, oh man, it smells good. Espy Box was founded to give men a curated surprise of premium lifestyle products tailored to your unique preferences. Each season, discover niche products that may become your new favorites. We're confident that you'll love your Espy Box. Let us know what you think. Happy unboxing. Okay, well this looks fancy. Bamboo socks, aluminum-free deodorant. Okay, a shower bomb, a grit bar. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, I feel in these shorts. I needed some. Oh man, nice stretchable shirt. So, my muscles hugging the sleeves there, okay? Material feels super soft. What, a self-cleaning water bottle? What? I think it's one of those, yeah, you press the button and it's like an LED light that cleans the water bottle. Man, this thing's amazing. Sweet. This is like a wireless charger, and I know there's a lot of wireless chargers out there, but this one has a leather finish. Fancy. So yeah, I'm gonna put these accessories out here on the table so you can see all the stuff that it comes with. Okay, so here's all the awesome stuff I got from Espy, and you can get some things that are curated to you. You may not get the exact same things, but they promise that you will like it, and I like it. I'm gonna use like all of this. So yeah, this is pretty awesome because I'm kind of a techie fitness guy and they nailed it. So if you like to try Espy, go ahead and click the link in the description below and just tell them what you like and they will send you something that you like.
First, starting off.
Ooh, I like this shot right here. Man, look at those, the abs showing. It's, it's getting all striated here with my arms and my chest here. Okay, yeah, this is getting weird. Looks like I just love myself, but yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of don't like showing my body on the videos, but in this one here, looking pretty good here now. Yeah, they say you can't build muscle with bands.
Bicep curl. So you're gonna put that door stopper at the bottom and you're gonna squeeze.
I know I say bicep, but I'm from the South. I know it's bicep. Every time I make a video, I'm always going bicep, 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 bicep.
Squeeze those biceps. You also want to note that you want to keep your abs contracted. This keeps you from going forward because you want to make sure your feet are planted, you're stable throughout the movement, and squeeze.
I definitely agree with that. Keeping your abs contracted really help you with those bicep curls to really concentrate on those peak contractions because abdominals are used to keep you from bending forward, okay? So contract them to keep yourself stable.
So we're gonna do a tricep pull down, but we're gonna freeze it right here and work on our technique.
Tricep.
So basically we're gonna put our back at a 45-degree angle and we're gonna keep it right there stationary throughout the entire movement.
Okay, I already see a major issue that I see a lot of comments in there. And you know, I read the comments. So if you have any more issues, please put the comments there. Be nice. As we see here, I call this a tricep pull down when it's actually a lat pull down. The difference is when you're doing a tricep pull down, you're coming a little bit closer to the door and you want your elbows bent. And that way, when you do your hinge, it's coming right down to contract that tricep. See here, when you keep them straight, what you're doing is you're contracting right there in your lats there. So I had good intentions, but when I made the video, the knowledge hadn't caught up yet. So this is why we make this video, so we can educate. Oh yeah, by the way, now if you like this roast of my videos, this is the first I've ever tried this. So I really would appreciate if you hit that like button because it indicates to me that you want to see more videos like this. Because this is actually fun going back because I think it's very helpful. So if it's helpful to you, hit that like button.
We're gonna make sure that we put that door fitting at the top. We're gonna lean forward at a 45-degree angle, keeping our body stable. And then
Now, I really like this overhead tricep press, but the thing I would change about it is, once I'm coming all the way back right here, I would do a slight pause to feel that stretch and pull it forward. It's just a little bit of a critique, but this right here makes it so you can really engage it when you're going doing that full extension.
now it's time to work out our shoulders. So we're gonna take this band, even though it's a different band, you can do it on any band. You're gonna step on it and you're gonna raise those shoulders up all the way. You wanna come all the way down and all the way up.
Still looks good. This is the exact way that I still do it here. The things you want to keep in mind is keeping those traps down, and you want to be at full extension with your arms. You see a lot of people, they'll like bring them in this way. If that works better for you to feel it right there in the shoulder, I have like nothing against that. But I've learned from world-class bodybuilders is that the full extension is the best way. You don't want to sway or anything like that. You don't want to lean forward. You just want to make sure that you're really controlling it on the way up and down.
So right here, we're gonna work out the front portion of our shoulders. But before we get started, we're gonna talk about a little bit of technique in the setup of this exercise.
So far it's looking pretty good here. I would do the same thing. I like to go behind my body to begin with because it gives me more stretch there when it comes to that front delt of working out my shoulders there. And good stance, keeping the body stable. Definitely would still do it that same way, and beginning with tension is the key.
Now, the great thing about this exercise is that you get double the benefit in one exercise.
Okay, so what I would change on this is that I would actually use a different type of band. I would use a loop band. They're more circular, and I would stand on it because it's going to shorten the distance than the ones with the handles. And from there, I'll be in a better position because I'm coming a little bit behind here. It puts me in a better position to do this shoulder shrug more accurately. And I like to do shoulder shrugs or focusing on the traps, and I believe I mentioned that on the video here. But I think being more upright for me gives me a better feel of that contraction.
But squeeze. Now let's turn it around so you can see what's happening in the back.
Look at that fancy black and white editing. Ooh.
So now we're getting that other benefit. This is gonna work out the upper portion of your back, the traps, and that's really gonna give you a nice shape.
Actually, this is actually a great way to work out your traps the way I'm facing the door that way. I actually forgot about doing that movement, and I can really see good activation here and the benefits. Definitely keep doing this, and I'm gonna go back to doing this.
Here I just want to show you how I set this up because this is a little more complicated than the other exercises. Now, you're gonna go ahead and put that door stopper in the middle by the doorknob. You're gonna grab a chair on this one. And here,
Now, I see in this video here something that I've upgraded in my band fitness. You'll see that I'm moving the door stopper to the top, to the middle, to the bottom, and stuff like that. Well, that's all solved with an ultra door anchor. The one that I use is by Bodylastics. Currently, they're sold out. They're in high demand. I've heard they're going to be coming back in stock soon. I sent the owner an email. If you're interested in the Ultra Door Anchor or any Bodylastic products, because I think they have some issues right now with manufacturing and it should be fixed in under a month, depending on when you watch that video. I'm going to have links to the bands and Ultra Door Anchor and all that there, but don't worry if they're sold out. I'll also have a email list link. I promise I won't spam you here. I'll let you know when everything is back in stock. So that way you can purchase them right away, because they tend to sell out pretty quickly, because it's getting around that people know that these bands are pretty awesome.
So you're gonna go ahead and set up the chair where there's gonna be some tension. You're gonna grab the cables, make sure that your back is straight, and you're gonna pull those elbows back as far as they can, and you wanna squeeze your back.
This back workout still applies good. I do find that with high tension, it's like pulling you forward a lot that way. What I like to do now is put it at the bottom of the door anchor and lean forward like you would do a bent over row, let's say with a barbell or anything, and pull it up this way. I find that it makes it easier for you not to be coming so forward and just fighting with your feet like crazy that you're not coming forward. So that's what I would change in this. But if you're a beginner or intermediate and that's not really affecting you, using the chair is a good way to introduce yourself to the heavier resistance.
Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you will know this is my favorite exercise, the face pull. I did a special video explaining all the benefits, why it's my favorite, and how to do it to perfection. So you're gonna go ahead.
Now, face pulls are still one of my favorite exercises. They're really good at getting that upper back or the traps and the rear delts there. But I do it in a different variation now. What I like to do is buy one of those rope attachments there. I make sure like they look like this, and I'll leave a link for you here. And what I like to do is, I learned this from bodybuilder Phil Heath, is to stick 2 fingers like into the portion of where the stoppers are on the balls on the bottom of the rope. And then I pull in this way only with the 2 fingers on each side. And that gives me a better contraction of those rear delts and my traps there. And I do that slowly. But if you don't want to buy that attachment, if you just want to use what comes with the band attachment set, because you're in this to save money, not spend money, this way still works very well.
And put that door stopper on the top, and you're gonna make sure that you pull that cable towards your.
Ooh, I would probably start with more tension. As you see, I got a lot of bit of slack when I'm like coming back like this way. And I think I did it because right behind me is a set of stairs. And so if I'm not filming the video, I'm going to do it with tension more. But because of filming purposes, I had to go up a little bit forward, which caused some slack. So you at home, make sure there's tension from the beginning to the end.
Now, if you're saying, David, I've already seen your face pull video, I want to take it to the next level. That's the next level. So when you come back, pause for a second, come up. That's
okay. That is beast mode level. Definitely would recommend for the advanced users out there. If you make it to where you can do that without exhausting yourself and doing it in really good form for about 6 reps, I would still do this exercise.
That's right. You're going to do a face pull and come up. This way, you can get your traps at a different angle and maintain the contraction for a longer period of time. We call that time under tension. And the more tension that you have in amount of time can really lead to great results. So start off just.
Time under tension is your best friend with resistance bands. That's right, not by going fast. Control motions as you're doing it. When you're doing something that's like a push-pull, I would say the push, you can go a little bit faster, but when you're retracting back, then that way you want to go a little bit slower. But the key is you're not using momentum with resistance bands.
So the last muscle group we're going to work out.
Okay, we're going to stop this right here. I do not do squats this way. What you see here in the video is that I'm leaning forward quite a bit just to get the tension. I'm kind of holding it with just my hands And so there's a lot of instability happening. I would not do it this way today. I actually made a video about squats with resistance bands, the worst way to do it all the way to the best. I highly recommend that you watch that video. There's two ways that I would do it differently. There's a method where I get the band completely circular and I put it in my hands this way. I really like that way to do it. Or if you get some type of foot plate, the one that I use is by Clench Fitness, where you can put the bands underneath and hold and go down and up, or you can put them on like suspenders. There's multiple ways that are better than this way, and I would recommend that way for most people. This way I would only recommend if you're an absolute beginner and after you've done it for about 2 months and you built up your leg strength. I would completely discard this because you're going to pull too much tension, put your back in a bad angle. So definitely would scrap this if I made this video again.
Now we're gonna freeze it right here, and we're gonna work on our technique on the squats.
And as you see here, my feet are planted, you still want to do that. Definitely don't have your heels off the ground when you're doing squats.
Now this is the exercise that the ladies love, and a lot of men too. This is gonna work out our glutes. That's gonna give you that nice shape to that.
Okay, this is another exercise I would definitely change. So with the pull through, you actually have to pull through. As you see, I'm kind of just coming down and coming back up. So what you want to do is have this like hinge with your butt and your legs going back and coming forward this way. That makes sense. And that way you get really good activation of your hamstring and your glutes. All right, so I enjoyed this because for me, I like to give the best information that I can out there for you. And sometimes you make a video and you don't realize what you did wrong in the video. And so this makes it so that I can correct those mistakes so you can get the best benefit out there, because there's a big misnomer that you can't get good resistance with resistance bands and build muscle with resistance bands. That isn't true if you do them properly. So what I would like for you to do is go see my updated playlist of workouts where I tell you all the stuff that I've learned now to give you a better workout. Don't just look at what has the most views. Check out this video. I'm telling you, you will enjoy it. And thank you so much for watching.